So good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It is Monday, new week, new opportunities. Let's see what we can expect on the chart. Just a quick vibe on the economic calendar. So you can see today is Monday, so basically no news today, but anytime can become any news from the UK. So yeah, we will see. Tuesday we have news from Australia, China, and UK. Wednesday it's really newsful day. We have lots of news from UK and lots of news from USD. So Wednesday will be really interesting. Thursday we have lots of news from Switzerland. We have some news from USA and one news from Australia and another one from Europe and one from Australia. Fridays, basically we can see UK, Europe, Canada, and New Zealand. So yeah, basically this week also really useful. So if you're running position on GBP or USD or Swiss franc, definitely need to follow the economic calendars and protect always your capital. Let's go to the chart, and the first chart what I want to analyze for you is GBP GPY. GBP GPY bigger time frame, it's still bullish, still bearish for me. That's the last few from low to high. You can see the price reach with the 78.60 level. I just set for target the last low after the weekly minus 27 and possible in the future the weekly minus 68. Also we can use Fibo Shrink. If I draw the counter trend line, we can see it's also head and shoulder and bullish W. On the daily we can find basically it was the previous high to low Fibo, and you can see the price reach with the minus 27 level, and after it make some pullback. And you know exactly now, yesterday the market opened with huge gap to the upside, so is the U zone what the price need to be fill up, and that's what I'm expecting. So from high to low, basically that's the daily. You can see here is the 78.60. The 61 first the price opened at the 61. Oh no, actually opened a little bit lower, but after it's pushed to the 61.80, and after it makes some pullback, but that is the momentum is still bullish. So I think here is the next interesting level where we can expect the price start to continue to the downside. So for example, I just make the marks up on the interesting level, and you can see basically it is the minus 27 on the last high to low Fibo. So you can set this level for target. For another one, the previous low, so I need to change a few things on the chart.
Hey Koben, can you see the Zoom message?
Yes, just a second. What I need to see? Yeah, so that's the level what interesting for me. That's what I want. Goes for first target if it starts pushing to the downside. So TP1. That's the TP2, the previous low, and TP3 is the new lower low, and basically that's the H4 minus 27. Let's see how the price moving. So yeah, basically we can see the move. It's pretty bullish still. If I want to follow the move with the trend line, you can start to do from here.
Koben, look at the messages I have sent you something.
Please text me direct on Telegram, and I will try to find a way how we can have for you, okay? So yeah, you can find the move, it's still bullish. Let's go to the 1 hour. Too nice. Oh, too high. Yeah, at the moment we can't really find on this time frame Fib trick. And try to use another way of the Fibo from low to high, and yeah, it could be good. The minus, so the 127 is really close to the 7860. So that's the move. What I'm waiting. Once the price reaches the 7860 level, I'm just follow the move on the lower trend time frame, and basically on the top I'm waiting something like this. So head and shoulder, and after I take a short. So that's the interesting level for me. And after I'm waiting, we get pushed to the downside. That's the TP1. The TP2 is the previous low, and the TP3 is the new lower low on the H4 time frame. Question from GPY?
Sorry, Benz. I have a question. What level is the TP1?
This one.
Yeah.
1 point, let's use the wrong number. 137,900.
Okay.
Koben, it's Haider. Can I see the messages, please?
No, I can now, sorry. I'm making full analysis. End of the analysis, I will have a look. Okay, let's see gold. So on gold, yesterday I told you the price respecting this trend line could be pushing lower. Basically, we can see it looks like create the head and shoulder. Yesterday it's opened with huge gap to the upside, and I guess it was a free breakout on the trend line, and it was stop loss on, because here is lots of stop loss above to the previous high. So they just take out the liquidity, and looks like after it's closed below, and I think it's ready to continue to the downside. On the daily, low to high it was the 61.80 level, and from low to high it was almost 78.60 as well. So the next interesting level, what we can expect, is the 1,800 level. So that's the H4 minus 27. Second one is the H4 minus 68. Let's have just the other way of the Fibo. So you know exactly the trend line is broken, and we can expect some deeper pullback before the move continues a little bit higher. So this trend line. see the future from low to high. And yeah, basically that's what we can see. Also the price sitting at the 7860. So once the 7860 is broken, we know exactly what is the final move, the 127. And you can see the 127, it matches perfectly with the 70, with the minus 27 H4. Let's have a look another way of the flow from low to high, and you see it's also 61.80 perfectly. So we have lots of confirmation on this level.
Yeah.
So this is what I think from first. And after it's still possible continue lower, because you see the trend line is still far, but the 7860 and the 161.80 and the minus 68 is matches basically perfectly. So what I'm expecting on gold's downside move, and the 1809 is the first target. The second one is the 1788 level. And after, I think if the price reach with the 7860 level, we can expect again some push to the upside. So first target, second target. Let's adjust the trend line a little bit. After the upside move. And basically you can see the minus 27 matches with the trend line. Let's see the weekly. Just delete this for me. The future from high to low. This one is not really helpful at the moment because you can see the minus 27 is between the high to low 7860 and 61.80. So yeah, we just need to follow the move and we will see once the price reaches the 61.80 what's going on. Okay, so basically that's all on gold. I'm waiting downside move. First target 1809, second one 1788, and after I'm waiting the upside move. Your question from gold?
Back a little bit so I can check the values, please.
Can you repeat again, please? You are really quiet, so I don't really understand what you're speaking.
I ask if you can go back to the last screen so I can see the values.
Which one? Daily?
No, I thought it was 1 hour.
1 hour. Let's see what's possible here. So here's the minus 27. I think possible it's continue to the minus 68. Now first take out the liquidity, and after we can expect some bigger pullback to the trend line again. And basically that's the last lower high end. It will be the next. Let's make it precise. 68 is here. So if the price continue to 1818, after we can expect some pullback to the trend line. And you can see the 7860 is 1833 level. So possible the move complete on this level. Let's make the clear break on the strong support resistance level. Take out the liquidity. After let's make some bigger pullback to the trend line and to the strong zone again, the 7860 level. And after it complete the first target on the H forward is the -27, and if the momentum is strong, it's possible pushing lower straight, or it makes some bigger pullback to the upside, we can re-enter on the pullback and we can add one more position. Have you any question from gold? Okay, let's continue. AUD. So GBP looks like came back to the trend line. If I adjust it a little bit, looks like it's still respected. And, you know, my expectation was last week from low to high, the price rejected the 78.60, but we know exactly it was Brexit news and they pulled the price lower. So now I think we can expect some bigger pullback to the upside, and after we see what's going on with the Brexit deal exactly, because it can be moved price really crazy both sides. In the daily, I can put the fuel from high to low. Six, 1, 8. $70, $60. I don't want to set the -27 because the time frame trend line is still respected, but we can use the high to low Fibo for targets in this case. I can usually place the Fibo from low to high. Let's see the 4 hour. So the momentum was really bearish. Let's pick the most recently trend line from high to low on the 4 hour. High to low. $78.60 H4 is matched with the daily 61.80. So 60. Let's see the flip trick. It's not really help from low to high. It's also not so helpful. Let's go to the 1 hour. So on the 1 hour, we can see it's create basically high highs and high lows. We have some place between the gap and the closing price, what the price need to be filled up in the future. Let's see if I put it from low to high. You can see the -68, it's really close to the 61.80. Just follow the most recent trend line. So what I'm waiting on GBP, I think it can be pushed still higher. Once the price reaches the 61.80 level, and just follow the move with the trend line, and if it's create here head and shoulder, I'll be looking to take a short. If the price is still respecting this small trend line, possible pushing higher to the main trend line, and also possible if this page for 61.80 level broken, pushing to the 7860, make some pullback and continue much higher to the daily 618 first. What is the H for 7860? One more time, and after to the daily 7860, what is matches with the bigger time frame trend line. So basically on GBP pairs, I'm waiting now a little bit bigger push to the upside still before it make a bigger retracement. GBP, JPY looking better, but you know, if it's reached this level, we can expect some pullback. So basically, if we are waiting a little bit upside move on GJ, possible a little bit upside move on GBP, and maybe pull back and fill up the gap, and just after continue to the upside. So we need to follow the move, and I share 100% we will get the answer in time. Let's see US 30. So US 30 is still really bullish. I told you yesterday I'm still expecting it to create another all-time high. Basically, on the daily you can see that if you go from low to high, the price respected the 61.80, final moves the minus 27. The H4 yesterday, the price was somewhere here.